You're inside the Power Hour. I'm your host, DJ Larry Jones, and it's brought to you by Dr. Rowe. If you have a tooth that needs to be extracted and you're in the Charlotte area, you can call Dr. Rowe at 704-892-9500. And as promised, I have the lovely and very talented Maya joining me today on the show. Maya, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing really good. First off, I want to say thank you so much for joining me here today on the show. All right.
Appreciate you for having me.
Yes, ma'am. And I heard you got a new song out.
Oh yes, I have a couple new songs out. The
Uh,
first one is for my core R&B fans. It's called "You Got Me Part 2" for those that love '90s R&B. I
right,
released that in April, and the new one came out in May with a music video that just came out this month. It's called "Space and Time." Very timeless record. It's all about taking time to unplug and practice self-care for healing, especially in these times.
right. Speaking of these times, how are you getting through this whole COVID-19 quarantining situation?
Well, I mean, I'm eating healthy, I'm working out, I'm going outdoors to just kind of realign myself with yoga and nature, meditation, prayer, sound baths, keeping myself busy with interviews and a little promotional tour, seeing family that I haven't gotten to see, on that road life. It tends to take a lot of your time away from loved ones. So I've been
Right,
able to connect with friends and family too. Yeah, taking it easy.
right. Now I see that you are living a very, very healthy lifestyle. And I follow you on social media. And when did that start for you? When did you start getting into this, or have you always been like that?
Well, in 2007, I went independent. So I broke away from the major label system and I started conducting these disciplinarian challenges for myself. So I would crack the whip on myself and sort of develop this, I would say, self mastery and self trust. And I knew that I needed to be self sufficient. So I basically became everything: my own trainer, my own chef, my own security, my own road manager, my own lawyer, my own everything. And so that started with me giving up something off my plate. It was like no alcohol for a year, including wine. Not that I was ever addicted or had a problem, but it was always around, going to the nightclubs and, being in the studio. Celibacy, going vegetarian is what introduced me to the vegan life as well. But these were like 365-day challenges that I pushed myself into, running a marathon with no training, you know.
Oh, wow.
So that's how I fell into the food space. And by 2014, I just said, you know what? I've been vegetarian for a couple years. Let's push it further and go vegan. And that's when I started, and I started to see all of this change in my life happen, creatively, of course, appearance wise, internally, spiritually. I felt better, had a lot more energy and clearer skin, and just was getting the
Mm,
proper sleep. So many
yes.
different things. That's how it sort of happened for me.
Now, a lot of people don't know that once you change your diet and start eating right and healthy, you do feel different. I felt different immediately. Like the first week into it, I was a ball of energy. Prior to that, I couldn't sleep. You know what I mean? I couldn't sleep at
Yeah.
all. I had dark circles under my eyes, and I just couldn't sleep. But once I changed my diet, started eating right, I was able to sleep. Now, mind you, I was taking sleeping pills just
Hmm.
to sleep. And the doctor kept giving them to me. Okay, you're not sleeping here. Take these pills. But then I said, you know what? Let me hit the gym. Let me change my diet. No more pills. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So it does work. Skin cleared up, just like you said. So it does work, and I really want people to, you know, try it. I mean, like I always say, just try it. Give it a week, and let me know how you feel. Now
Yeah.
you are working out because, like I said before the interview, you look amazing. So you're working out. What does your workout consist of?
Well, I have a formulated workout that requires no gym because of lockdown being in play, quarantine also being in play, and just kind of keeping loved ones safe that do have health issues. Uh, there's a workout program that only requires maybe resistance bands if you want to use them, a yoga mat, and your body weight. If you have dumbbells laying around, great, or you can just fill your water jugs or bottles up and use those as your arm weights. And
Right.
so I do a lot of cardio as well, but body weight exercises, resistance bands for that extra pull and push in your muscle or extra burn. But I do it all outdoors, and it takes a total of like 1.5 to 2 hours, including stretching before and post workout stretches as well.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. I mean, I just started doing strength training and a lot of cardio, so I slimmed down a lot. Being on quarantine, I gained about 15, 20 pounds. I was looking a mess.
I
You know
gained
what I mean?
10. On those
Wow.
first like 2 weeks to first month, I gained about 10. And then I said, no, I'm not feeling right. Let's do something. So I signed up for a 30-day program specifically designed for women by my trainer in California. And it's called No Gym, No Problem. And that's what the workout is that I was talking to you about.
Right. Okay. Now let's talk a little bit about food. All right. You know, I am greedy and I do love to eat. I started I started eating healthier, plant-based foods.
Oh, nice. How do you like it?
Yeah. I love it. I love it. The
Mhm.
meatless meat, you know what I mean? It tastes so good. A lot of
Right?
people would think that it's not, that it wouldn't taste good, but it does. You know what I mean? I mean, so now what's in your diet? As you know, I got the slogan on my show where I say, "What's in your diet?" So what's in your diet? And if you can, give me a little tips on what I should be eating. You know, what I can eat.
I do a little bit of everything, especially now that I'm cooking for family almost every other week, which has been great to have them on board. But I do a combination of processed plant-based foods when I want to do a meat substitute. But I do a lot of raw vegan foods, meaning fresh fruits and vegetables, organic. I constantly order these exotic tropical organic fruits from a company called Fruits and Roots. They're big into philanthropy in Africa, but you get access to fruits that you can't get at your local grocery store. And then I also practice the Dr. Sadie way with alkaline, and do my herbs and herbal cleanses as well, my bitters in the morning. Every other day, or I skip a couple days in between, but I'm also doing a power fast every Sunday for 36 hours. So it starts at Sunday night, 11:59 p.m., and it ends at 12 noon on Tuesday, and that's just water. So when you feel lethargic or tired, doing a fast like that really gives you a lot of energy. I've learned it's hosted by Shaka Bars on Instagram, and he's big into health. He's very educated, self-taught in a lot of areas. But I've been doing that, and every time I finish, I feel well rested. I feel more energized. It's because I've given my body a rest from any foods, but
Right.
also the processed foods that I might have been consuming that week. Because vegan doesn't necessarily mean healthy. You know what I'm saying? There's a
True.
lot of processed junk food out there that's still vegan. Fries are still vegan, but are you
Yeah.
getting your nutrients? Are you getting your vitamins? Are you getting your minerals? So sea moss is a big thing as well that I incorporate every day into my diet, whether it's a capsule, a powder, or the gel, because sea moss contains 92 minerals of what the human body contains, which is
Right.
102 minerals that we possess. So I'm now on my sea moss stick every day, and it shows up in my hair, my skin, my nails.
Wow, I gotta try that. I have to try that. You have to send me some of this stuff so I can
Yeah.
try it. Now, let me ask you this. I've been drinking alkaline water and I just swear I was doing something, but I hear it doesn't work unless you're on an alkaline diet. Is that true?
I never heard about that before. I do spring water, but you can actually alkalize your water with key lime, or lemon. It
Okay.
alkalizes your water, which also creates the alkalinity in your body. But I've never actually heard that before.
Yeah, so yeah, someone told me that. Now, I ended up on this health kick because I had a heart attack back in August, last August, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. And I can remember it like it was yesterday. I was eating Chinese food. You know, Chinese food has a lot of MSG in it, and I was eating that right. And it was about 10 o'clock at night, so I laid down, and about 1 o'clock in the morning, I woke up in a cold sweat. Now, the first thing that went through my mind was I'm gonna sue the crap out of these people, right? Because I thought I was, food poison, throwing up everywhere. Coming to
Mm.
find out, I didn't go to the doctor because I did think it was food poison, but I stayed at home, and for about 2 days, I didn't know I was having a heart attack for 2 days. God is good
Oh,
because I'm still here.
wow.
Yeah. So I went to the hospital, and then they told me, "Oh, sir, you're having a heart attack, Mr. Jones. We got to get you upstairs." So by the grace of God, I have no damage to my heart or anything like that, no vessels. But I am on some pills, and I'm really want to change my diet, because I hear once you change your diet, you start working out. You can come off these pills. You can change your life, and this is a lifestyle change for people who's listening. Just tell them how much of a lifestyle change this is. It's not just something you say, well, I want to lose some weight and then I'll look good for the summer and go to the beach. No, you have to commit to this.
Well, yes, it's actually a lifestyle. It's not even a diet,
Right.
that you do have to commit to and understand why you're doing it. I come from a family that has eaten all kinds of things that I don't eat anymore, but it caused me anemia. It caused me osteopenia at an early age.
Mm,
My mother is a two-time cancer survivor. My dad, aunts, uncles, all that stuff. Cousins have diabetes. And I've watched my community, my family, some of my friends even suffer with ailments, but it's all reversible with
it is.
the proper nutrients and what you put into your body fuel wise. And the point is not to only have a prolonged life, but a life that you can be proud of, a life that you can get up in the morning and be motivated to live a blissful life, because that's what life is supposed to be. And literally, you can decrease, reduce, or prevent, or even reverse any kind of
Right.
health issue with what you fuel your body with, for sure. And so I'm just really committed because of what I have seen my mom go through, especially um, to break the generational diet in order to break the generational curse that so many of
Right.
us are plagued with.
Right. Because it's not always genetic. It's more likely what we're eating. You know,
Yeah,
and a lot of doctors want to tell you, oh, well, did your mom have this? Did your dad have this? Well, that's why you have it. That's not always the case. It's not always the
absolutely.
case.
Hmm.
So, but like I said, you look amazing. I thank you so much for joining me today. Oh, I want you to tell me about an organization that you been involved with for a while. It's called Some.
Yes, I am from the Washington, D.C. area. And so usually around the holidays, I come back home if I'm not hustling, of course. But in the past, I have teamed up with the organization SOME, which stands for SOME, so others might eat. And what they do is assist our homeless people with shelter, food, clothing, addiction treatment, job training, therapy, counseling, all of that, and then some. And usually around the holidays, I myself go to serve food hands on,
Right.
and this is my agenda this year to serve vegan food, you know, um, just to kind of allow people around to adopt the fact that eating vegan or plant-based food is actually very delicious. You can have
It is.
everything that you already love, chicken and waffles, tag
Mm-hmm.
cakes,
Mm-hmm.
hot dogs, sausage links, whatever it is, there's a plant-based version. And if it's not in the stores, to assist those chefs as well how to make it, just from beans and seeds, nuts and grains, and all that stuff combined. So I'm really passionate about organizations that help our communities but also assist in living a better life, and
Right.
it's always with health, of course. So I have a free starter guide. If anybody out there is interested in jumping on the bandwagon and the challenges that I conduct monthly, it's on myamaya.com/lifestyle. Lots of great tips, substitutes, information, recipes, links, to movies, films, documentaries, helpful info.
Wow. Now you know what? I'm definitely gonna log on because I need some of those recipes. I gotta have them. I mean, I eat the same things over and over because that's all I know. But I know there's lots more out there that I can experiment with. So I gotta check out some of your recipes.
Oh my gosh. It's funny that you say that. Tomorrow, I'm hosting my very first virtual cooking session online. And I'm actually sending all of the ingredients to the people that sign up. And they
Wow.
go get the supplies and they can simultaneously cook with me live as I walk them through the exact steps in order. And I love when I can serve food that's tasty, that's seasoned properly, that you want thirds, fourths plates of, and share it with your friends and family. My friends and my family are now asking me to cook for them all the time because it just tastes right. It tastes good. It doesn't taste like what you would think or assume that scary word vegan
Exactly.
is. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah, because
That's the
people get
fun and the
afraid of
beauty
it.
of it.
Right. People get afraid of it. when you say, "Oh, I'm going
Right.
vegan," or "I'm doing eating healthier," they think, "Oh, it's
Radical.
nasty." Yeah, but it's
No,
not. It's
it's
good.
not.
It's really good.
It tastes
So,
good. Yeah.
well, Miss Maya, I thank you so much for joining me here on the Power Hour, and
Thank
I
you for
look forward
having
to.
me.
Yeah, absolutely. And you have anything you want to plug in? You just plugged in the thing you're having on Saturday. Anything else you want to talk about? You want to plug in?
Well, there is a couple of slots left for Saturday. And if you do want to sign up, it's at Meet Candy, that's candy with an I.com/celebrities /cook with Maya. But you can also find me on social media at Maya Planet 9, which is where I conduct my vegan challenges every month. And August 1st is when the next challenge starts that Saturday as well. And my website, where you can get the free guide in the lifestyle section, is mayamaya.com.
All right. And I also want you to help me plug in the what's in your diet. So I'll be tagging you in some stuff, and it's going to say what's
Awesome.
in your diet, and you know it's me. All right. All right,
Yeah.
my. Thank you so much. You look absolutely amazing. I'll say it again, and it's good to see you. All
Oh,
right.
I appreciate you and great to see you.
All
Have
right.
a
Keep it locked
blessed
in
day.
here. You too. It's the Power Hour 101.3